So, the difference between packet versus circuit switched networks. Okay, so let's break down what all of these things are. Now I see my camera's in the way. Let me just move it down here to the bottom so it's not in the way. Okay, so we have a network. Okay, this is a WAN. Let's not talk about a LAN. Let's talk about WANs. And you guys remember that a WAN is basically a network that is made up of LANs. Okay, and these LANs all have routers. Okay, and that these routers connect to one another so the data can travel from one LAN to the other LAN. Hey, okay. So let's say I've got a computer in this network over here. We call it PCA. And I want to send data to a net computer in this network over here. Let's say that is called computer B. So what will happen is that computer will take the big piece of data and it will break it down into smaller chunks, and these chunks is known as a packet. Okay, so take this big piece of data, cut it down into smaller ones, and each one of those little areas is what we then call a packet. Okay, let's use red for the packet switch network. So what will happen in a packet switch network is that, let's say there were 3 packets. Okay, I'm not going to go too many, but let's say there were 3 packets. Packet 1 might follow this route to get to the destination. Okay, packet 2 might follow a different route, or not might, it will follow a different route. And packet 3, let's say, will follow this route to get to the destination. So with a packet switch network, every packet follows a different route to get from point A to point B. This is an easier, actually this is a better network because each packet follows a different route, and because each packet follows a different route, if something goes wrong with one of these routes, we're only losing some of the data, not all of the data. Now, circuit switching is the exact opposite. That's where all the packets, okay, follows the same route. So with circuit switching, all packets follows, oopsie, oh, I completely misspelled that, hey. Let's try that again. Follows the same route. So once a route have been made, all the packets will follow that route to get from point A to point B. Now the advantages of using a circuit switch is that it's quicker because all the data follows the same route. We don't have to waste time figuring out different routes for data to take to get from point A to point B. But the main disadvantage is that if that route breaks, if the router goes down or the connection between routers go down, I lose all the data and a new route will have to be established. So packet and circuit, each one have its own advantages, each one has its own disadvantages. I just want to let you guys know that TCP IP does run on both of these types of networks, packet or a circuit, and it depends on your hardware devices, the cables and stuff like that, that will tell you if you're running packet or circuit.